Good afternoon and welcome to BJC Mitzvah A, number 188, part 8. Using Sefer Chinuch, Mitzvah A keeps us on its way. The prohibition of intimate contact with Arayos. And again, Arayos are close relatives with whom the Torah prohibits cohabitation. And we'll learn more about that in Mitzvahs 190 through 206. Okay, so here we go. It's been a little while. Sorry, folks. We're back and hopefully finished today. The Chinuch introduces a biblical prohibition related to our mitzvah. Our sages of blessed memory have additionally stated in Kedushin, in the context of this mitzvah, that it is biblically prohibited to be in seclusion with any of the Arayos, whether she is elderly or young, because seclusion with Arayos brings one to have illicit relations. This prohibition applies to seclusion with all Arayos, with the exception of a mother with her son, a father with his daughter, and a husband with his wife, who is a nida, again, in her time during her period. So again, those exceptions are permitted to be in seclusion. The permit for a husband and his wife who is a nida, though, has an exception in the case of a groom whose wife became a nida before they cohabited. In such a case, he must not be in seclusion with his wife until she is purified from her nida status. It is also permissible for a man to be in seclusion with another man, or to be in seclusion with an animal, as Jews are not suspect of engaging in this type of behavior, homosexuality and bestiality. Since there is no concern that seclusion will lead to cohabitation, it is permitted. The Chinuch lists several rabbinic extensions to the prohibition of seclusion. When the incident of Amnon and Tamar occurred, says in the footnote here, Amnon, King David's son, desired Tamar, King David's adopted daughter. Amnon feigned illness and asked Tamar to care for him. He thus lured her into seclusion with him, which at that time was permitted since she was merely an unmarried maiden who was not an heir to him, and used the opportunity to violate her. He did a terrible thing. So when that happened, King David and his beis in his court decreed that seclusion with an unmarried woman also be prohibited. And the sages Shammai and Hillel decreed that seclusion with non-Jewish women is also prohibited. The Chinuch mentioned earlier that gazing at women is prohibited. He now cites a situation where gazing is not only permissible but encouraged. The sages of blessed memory in Kedushin permitted gazing at the face of an unmarried woman when one is gazing at her with the intention of marrying her, should she be attractive in his eyes. Moreover, they stated that it is not only permitted but actually proper to do so. That is, it is proper that a person not marry a woman until he has seen her, so that he will not come to divorce her afterwards should she prove to be unattractive in his eyes. These and the remaining details of the mitzvah are set forth in many places scattered throughout the Talmud. All right, it is late, so I guess we will finish this mitzvah, God willing, tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Future Mitzvah 36, 100 the gold. Have a great day.